Talk to me about the guidance that we were hearing from the government yesterday on gender identity. What's Labour's view?
I welcome the publication of this consultation around the guidance. School leaders have been telling me for some time that they wanted to see greater clarity in how they should approach what is, a very sensitive and at times difficult issue. I think it's really important that we approach this from the position of children's well-being being front and centre of everything that we're thinking about, and do so in a way that is respectful, compassionate, but also recognises that sometimes teachers are placed in a difficult position and need some extra support around how to manage these situations.
And to that end, you wanted to talk about children's mental health.
Children's mental health is a really big concern for parents at the moment. It's a concern in and of itself. We know coming out of the pandemic that young people's well-being has really taken a hit. But alongside that, we're seeing really big and concerning levels of persistent absenteeism in our schools. And I believe that mental health is a big driver of that. That's why I'm saying that the government have got a political choice. They should follow Labour's plan to end the tax breaks that private schools enjoy and put more mental health support directly into our schools. I think our children deserve more support, more than private schools deserve tax breaks.
We had Greg Hands on the programme, I don't know if you saw him, in the last hour, and he says you guys really shouldn't get carried away because your lead is wafer thin.
Well, we're certainly not getting carried away, and the only poll that will matter ultimately is the election that takes place in the general election whenever that comes. So we are not complacent. We are absolutely focused on what matters to the British people right now. It's really tough for a lot of families. They're still facing a cost of living challenge, but I do believe that we've got a better future ahead of us as a country, and I would welcome that opportunity in the course of a general election to set out Labour's plan and how we will deliver the change that will make a difference to Britain.
Your lead is wafer thin, apparently.
Well, I'm not sure. They're not the polls I've seen. However, we take absolutely nothing for granted. We are not complacent, and the election is a long way off.
You said you're getting complacent.
No, absolutely not. I mean, time and again, we are quite rightly told by Keir Starmer to focus on how we win that election. That is absolutely what we're doing. And when you've lost 4 general elections on the bounce, as Labour has done, I can tell you that makes you anything but complacent.
He says the economy is not safe in your hands.
Well, I think families going to Christmas right now will know that actually they're worse off under the Conservatives. They'll be going to do Christmas shopping. They'll be looking at what they can afford. And with the levels of food price inflation that we've seen, I know from speaking to constituents, they're often faced with really difficult choices about having to put things back because their money just doesn't stretch. And voters will ask themselves at the next general election, after 13 years of the Conservatives, are my family better off?
But inflation's down to 3.9%.
Well, that's a welcome relief for families after such high levels of inflation that we've experienced. But prices are still rising. It's important to emphasise that point. And alongside it, families are really facing the squeeze. Over the last 13 years, because of the failure around growth, but also the fact that wages haven't been keeping pace, people are worse off, families are worse off. They know it, they see it every single day, and they don't need Conservative politicians telling them that they should be grateful for this.
Talk to me about assisted dying. It's in the headlines again because of the wonderful Dame Esther Ranson and the fact that she's stage 4 lung cancer. Where does Labour stand on a free vote? I'm guessing that you would be in favour of a free vote.
That's been the long-standing position when this issue has come in front of the House of Commons previously. That was the case last time around when we had a vote in the Commons in which I took part.
Which way did you vote then?
I didn't feel able to support the proposition around assisted dying at that stage. I understand the arguments that people will make, and it's impossible not to feel a real sense of distress and upset to hear people who are, like Esther Ranson, experiencing just incredibly difficult times, and to know why they're making that argument. I have long had concerns about how we make sure that people are protected during any such process and that we don't put people under undue pressure. I know some disability rights groups have campaigned around this point in the past. On this issue, I will always, continue to look at the evidence, continue to reflect upon the position that I take. I know that is the case for all members of Parliament. This is a difficult issue, but it would be a conscience vote if a motion were to come back before the Commons.
OK, and as things stand, you haven't changed your mind?
No, I've not been persuaded about any legislation in this way. I'm not closed-minded on it. I think it's important that all of us as politicians continue to keep this area under review, but it will be a a decision for each of us as individuals to arrive at.
Finally, before I let you go, Greg Hands, when I put it to him earlier on today, I was saying that the Irish government had announced that they were banning all import and export rules for 24 hours on the 24th, Mel Stride, forgive me, 24th, 25th of December, so that Father Christmas could go across the boundaries easily. I'm guessing the Labour Party would support that.
I want to do, I'd support anything to make sure that children get those important deliveries on Christmas Day and wake up and make sure they've got some lovely presents to open from Santa.
Okay, lovely to see you. Thanks
Thank
very
you.
much.